wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone like me, we could go on a trip. Girl, I wanna see the sun, dive into the deep ocean, dance with you all night long, move as you swing your hips. Let's take a break from the stress and the hate. Feel the loving, feel the rhythm, singing oh na na, oh na na.
Hey everyone, this is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach Illy. Thank you for stopping by because guess what day it is? It is Monday, and we are on Mindset Mondays in the Charge Room. The Charge Room is a safe space where you can come learn and heal, and we can heal together because every day we have hustle and bustle in our lives, but sometimes we get lost in the sauce on how to pick up where we get too tired, where things become overwhelming and we don't know how to put things back together, or it takes us a little bit longer to get things started when we stop. Listen, on Mindset Mondays, mental health is so important, and we teach you how to have healthy mental health by going through situations and giving you strategies. We're going to get lessons on strategies of how to do better and live better in life. So I ask you always to have a pen and a piece of paper. Jot down some strategies to make your life easier. So when you get to that fork in the road, you'll know what to do. And not only that, share this broadcast with not two, but three friends. Three friends, because again, everyone does not have good days. Sometimes we have bad days, but guess what? We can grow and learn how to combat the stresses of life and to overcome procrastination and to strengthen our weaknesses just by living a better life day by day. So today's topic is about re-engaging with people that we loved in our life or still love from broken relationships, because we get to places where we stop speaking to someone or we have fights with people, whether it's family, friends, workers, co-workers, people in our networks of some sort, and our relationships become severed. And sometimes we don't even really know why. You may have had a bad day and you took it out on someone else. That person got angry, and then both of y'all fell out just because of the anger, the drama that comes in between, and no one is listening. Everyone is yelling and no one is listening. Everyone is giving their own opinion, telling someone else they're giving their opinions, and we get all wired up. And then the fizzle from the love just goes away, and then it disappears. Years go by, months go by, days go by. No one is speaking. Here tonight on the Charge Room, we are helping people re-engage from their broken relationships. And we know this could be a delicate situation. It's a delicate process that requires careful thought and extreme sensitivity. And tonight, let's talk about some steps on how to navigate through that process, won't we? Okay. Did y'all get y'all pen and paper? I mean, are y'all ready? Okay, remember, follow us on Facebook. Or did I say that right? Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube. So if you have missed any of my shows, I have been online consistently every single week for 3 years. 3 years, yes, 3 years. Yeah, you missed it. 3 years. 3 years are in archives on my YouTube channel. So type in the Charge Room, you will see my logo and you will see my face. Subscribe to the channel. You will never miss another show again. And you can go back and look at previous shows, that any topics that might interest you, and share them. Share them. share them, because again, we are all here to heal together, right? And everyone is a student always, but there's some people that really feel that they too grown to learn. You are never too old to learn. You are never too old to love, because God wants us to love. God wants us to forgive. And the first thing you have to do is work on self. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a time to reflect on our past. Sit down at a table, go sit at a park, go sit at the duck pond, ride a bike, whatever you do to relax in your relaxed mode. And you're going to sit back and you're going to reflect on your past. And you're going to come to understanding with reasons why people, places, and things have separated from your life, and you don't even understand why. And or don't, some people say, well, I don't care. There's a lot of people, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. You don't have to care. There's some relationships you may not want to reconcile, but then there may be some relationships that you do want to reconcile. And I'm not talking about old exes that you want to get back with. I'm talking about people that you loved at one time and you really don't know. Because some people will separate from a person that they had a mutual friend with. And that person could be the poison that separated y'all, because that person talked about you to the next person and then they flipped it around. And then the both of y'all are not talking because of this one person. It could be scenarios. And then that person will ally against you too, because they feel you did something to them. And then you may have done something. And then, later on in time, you feel bad about it, or you thought about it and you realize, like, dag, we shouldn't have stopped talking because of A, B, and C. But so much time has went past, I don't know how to reconcile. Then there's family situations, siblings, they rival all the time. They mother and father issues with children. And then that type of situation passes down because it bleeds into the later legacies of your future last name. The grandchildren can't see the grandmother because the daughter doesn't like the mother. Same on the father's side, or just flipped it around. I don't like the father's family, so the kids can't see the grandmother and the grandfather on the father's side. I don't mess with the father, so none of them can see my kids. They're not just your children. They are of a higher, greater value. They have a father, they have grandparents, they have cousins, aunts, uncles, they have family that love them, want to see them, want to be around them. They could benefit from each other. And this is another thing people do. They always take their bad experiences, place them on the child or on someone else, and then it reflects as a negative ring of a merry-go-round, right? All you have to do is stop the movement of the merry-go-round, stop the movement of the hamster wheel, stop the movement of walking in circles. Just stop. Take your time and reflect. Understand the reasoning that your relationship broke down. Understand the root causes of how this happened and find clarity, even find empathy. And not only this, make sure you didn't have a selfish posture, I'm gonna say an immature place that you were, because sometimes people just don't want to grow up. They have childhood temper tantrums because they can't get what they want when they want it. And then they take it and it magnifies itself to an explosive poison that that kills all relationships to come. So again, think about it. Take time to have reasoning, have empathy, get to the root causes of why the situation happened the way it did. Why did it fizzle out? And remember to always take accountability, because everything ends and begins with you. Look at the role that you played, and people tend to not think that way because they're so wrapped up in their own world, their own bubble, and have no clue of how their behavior, their words, their looks, their stares, their environments reflect on the person that you loved. They loved you. No one asked them their feelings. No one asked them, well, how do you feel about this? You didn't care because you only concerned about you. This is what you did to me. This is what about you may have done something to the other person, but just so wrapped up in yourself, you didn't realize to ask with Dag, is there anything that I can do to be a better friend? Is there anything that I can do to be a better sister, a better mother, a better wife, a better cousin, a better, you never ask. And I always take time and ask. I don't care if I'm at work, if we're friends, my family, is there anything that I could do to help? Is, I'm the type, I'm gonna always ask questions, and I ask hard questions. I make hard statements, and people don't like it because they feel my tongue is sharp. It may be sharp, but it's only sharp with love, because I'm definitely not phony in my walk. I'm gonna speak how I feel, and everyone can't take my honesty of how I feel, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and everybody that knows me knows I'm gonna say what I feel. So if you don't want to know how I really feel, or you don't want to get the truth of the matter, is because I'm gonna look at so many sides. I'm gonna be multi-dimensional in my response, right? So always remember to take accountability of who you are. What are you saying? What are you not saying? What are you not doing? Because you could be living in your own bubble, and it reflects on the demise of your relationship with the other person. Assess your feelings. Assess your feelings. Make sure you genuinely want to reconnect, because some relationships that sever need to stay severed, because some people are so toxic. Just the thought of breathing the same air that they are in, y'all both are in, it could be your demise. It could stress you out so bad that you can't breathe. So sometimes to reconnect with someone is not always a good idea. So assess your real feelings. Get to the nitty gritty of it. Don't sit and say, well, I'm lonely. I feel guilty that I'm not speaking to so and so. Remember, we are not in the people pleasing business, and never submit to a space of people that you think are your friends, but they really are not, and you're the butt end of their jokes. So understand, is this a real friendship, or are you the ass of the group? And you may not think about it, but sometimes, if you take a step back and analyze who you are, the role you play, the posture you carry, if you especially like with people that walk around with a high level of insecurity, you may be all over the place, and your insecurities may be so heavy for the next person. They may take time periods of where they go, well, I don't want to talk to so and so today, maybe I'll talk to so and so tomorrow, like, oh, I can deal with them next week, but I can't I want to be loved all the time. I don't, and my thing is, let me know if I'm a problem child, because I may not know. I may be doing something that I don't realize that I'm doing, Because there's some people, they're chronic complainers. There's some people that always talk about themselves in a negative way or talk about somebody else in a negative way. Always some people that like to meddle or instigate, and it's always bringing something drama filled. I can't be around those people. I can't be around those people that can't understand how self love and self care matter. I can't be around those people. I'd rather be by myself because I take pride in how I think. I take pride in how I feel. I take pride in how I look. I take pride in how I posture myself. I take pride in knowing that I'm confident because I don't want to be insecure. I don't want to be the person that don't know, that's undecisive, that's all over the place, that's da 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 da, always talking and no action and no moving and no production. I'm a producer, period. If you are not a producer, I'm sorry. I can come in your camp to say hi, but I can't come in your camp to dwell. I'm not sitting in your space for too long because I'm a shaker and I'm a mover and I like to get things done. I like to set goals. I like to do things. I like to always be moving. And when a person stands stagnant and talk about the same thing all the time, month after month, year after year, 10 years pass and you still in the same spot. I got a problem with that. 10 years, I want to be doing something different. It doesn't have to be grand, but it has to be different. So, again, assess yourself. Assess the people you want to connect with or reconnect with. Assess them. Assess yourself to understand, like, why do you want to connect with them? Do they really bring value to your life? Or are you the valuable one and they are sucking the life out of you? Like, ask those questions, right? And you have to prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for forgiveness. And a lot of people don't like this word because they don't believe in it. They don't believe in forgiveness. Oh, she did me wrong and he did me wrong. I'm going to take this to the grave. So you're going to be like, huh, walking around with all that strife all that time. That person ain't thinking about you. You doing all this and that. That other person is not thinking about you, right? If there are lingering feelings of hurt or anger, work on forgiveness. Work on forgiving yourself for going there. Work on forgiving the other person for coming in your camp and doing it to you, but work on yourself because you allowed them in your camp and you trusted them and they did it to you and no one is taking accountability. So again, work on forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive the other person, because this will help you approach the situation with a clear mind. You got to be open when you coming into something new. Be the new. Don't bring the old with you. Don't bring the old with you. Be the new. Come in with a new mind, a new heart, a new love, not with judgment, not with picking and poking and let me see what's going on with so and so. No, you're not coming in the door with the right vibes. Okay, clear your mind. If you want to forgive the person, let it go. Don't talk about, well, you speak today, then tomorrow you go, you know what? I don't like what you did to me 9 years ago. I don't like what you did to me 6 years ago. I don't like what you did to me last month. And then the people that always go doing this back and forth with the door of friendship, that revolving door, and everybody's yelling, screaming, cursing, and coming back, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. That door is too much for me. Either you like me or you don't. And I don't want to be around anybody who tolerates me. Love me for me, because I'm gonna love you for you, right? Um, Always be in a space of personal growth. Because remember, we are a student always. Always be in a place of learning, wanting to learn, wanting to grow, wanting to do something different. Because sometimes our ways are not the best ways of doing things. Our parents didn't do things in the best way that was for us. But some people, they carried on to do what their parents did to them. But baby, that don't work today. It doesn't work today. So it doesn't process well with someone else. You can't keep the same old ways that you know are not working, but you want to stand, well, this is who I am. How about you don't have to be that way now? You don't have to be that way. So personal growth is important because it helps you grow and change in ways that prevents past issues from reoccurring. Because maybe from the way you are a person, this is why someone doesn't want to associate with you. Again, be open to get an opinion or clarity with how someone else feels, or if someone can give an explanation. How do you think I handle this, or how do you think I handle that? Be open. Don't be defensive if you're asking someone for help, right? Be open. So whatever's going on, it doesn't reoccur. Then y'all can have some harmonious relationships to come, right? Memories, make memories, y'all. Make memories. So, okay. This is the part where we gotta get into the nitty-gritty. So when you are in a space and you accept, like, okay, I love so and so. I really miss what we had. I don't remember why our relationship fizzled, but I want to connect. So this is how you do it. You start off with an initial contact through a text, email, or through social media. Excuse me. And you keep it light, right? Keep it light, keep it non-intrusive, and be honest and sincere in your approach. When you reach out, like, you be honest of your intentions. Always let someone know your intentions. I am reaching out to you because I miss you. I am reaching out to you because I love you. I am reaching out to you because I want to apologize to you, right? So acknowledge the past without dwelling too much. And again, keeping it light, and keep your communication open, y'all. Keep it open. Like, be prepared to listen to their side. Be prepared and not interrupt them, because a lot of times when people are talking and they say something, you may not like what they say, but learn. Again, I talked about it last week. Learn the power of shut up. Learn the power of shut up and let them talk. Do not interrupt and don't get defensive, because you want to know how they feel. Because if you don't listen to how they feel, that could let you know or give you the reason, like, oh, they don't like me because I do da 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 da. I always blow my nose while I'm at the table and everybody's eating. And when I blow my nose, I got mucus and everything everywhere, and I don't wipe my nose properly, and I got boogers. Like, that's nasty, right? Some people don't like that. They don't want you because they eating and you doing all that over people's food. Stuff be flying when you start to blow it. You don't know what it is. So sometimes if you just shut up and listen, you may get answers to, oh, I do that, and no, I'm sorry. Like, I'll never do it again. I'll be mindful next time. You know what I'm saying? So listen, hear the person's story without interrupting or without getting defensive, and express your feelings. But express your feelings to share how you felt about the breakup and what you learned since the breakup. What you learned about yourself. Because remember, you're separated, you grow. You separate from people, you grow, right? Or you move in different directions. Why did you move in a different directions? You got to ask yourself these things, right? So let the people know what you learned. What did you learn? And you have to set boundaries. Respect the person's space, because you coming off to them, oh, I'm coming to say hi, I'm coming to say I love you, da, 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 after 9, 10, 15, 20 years. They looking at you like, what this person want? Yeah, they're going to look at you funny. So understand that a person may not receive you well on the first try, right? And understand that the process may take some time, some little tiny connections. Again, we have to talk about starting small and being sincere with setting boundaries, right? Understand, again, they might need some time to process and decide how they feel about connecting with you. Because remember, you have to assess yourself. You have to assess why you feel you want to connect with the person. Now it's your turn to step back and allow the space to see if that person wants to connect with you, right? And again, be clear about your intentions. Define what you hope to achieve by reconnecting, right? Because sometimes you have to sell yourself because you've been gone so long, right? You've been gone so long, and depending on how you broke up, everybody may not want to be bothered. So again, let the space happen, but do it in small talk, small increments. Again, be honest. Let somebody know what you truly want to gain here. What's the goal of achievement? Like whether it's to reconcile a friendship, reconcile a sibling relationship, reconcile a mother-child relationship, even old flames, or just simply to have closure. Maybe the rip up of the relationship, the fizzle of the relationship, the breakup of the relationship was so strong, heavy, and nasty. And you may not want to reconcile, but you may want closure. Even when you want closure, you have to go through a period of forgiveness. You played a role too. You played a role too, whether it's to not listen, whether it's to be in your own bubble, whether it's to be self absorbed, whether you are narcissist, whatever it is, you played a role from that other person to be angry at you, right? Listen to their reasoning, listen to what their side of the story, and not be defensive, but openly listen, effectively listen, so you can get to the bottom of it, so you can get to the root of the problem. So either you really, really know if this is a good connect to reconnect, or is a good connect to have closure, okay? So take it slow. Rebuild trust, y'all. Rebuild the trust. Trust is not rebuilt overnight. It is not. It takes time. It takes conversations. It takes patience. It takes sensitivity. It takes open communication, effective listening, right? Reestablish your connection gradually and start off with casual interactions, then gradually move to deeper conversations. Again, seek a mutual understanding. And if it's not mutual, y'all, let it go. Let it go. I need you to breathe. Let it go. You do not have to be the one to have the last say. Everything spoken does not require a response. Let it go. Learn the power of shut up and listen. Okay? This is what we doing tonight. So we have to find common ground, y'all. Focus on shared interests. Focus on positive memories from the past to rebuild a sense of connection, right? Have mutual respect, respect their feelings, and ask that they respect your feelings and your perspectives, even if it differs. It's okay to disagree and learn the power of shut up. It's okay to disagree. And so many people, they stop speaking because they don't agree. That's not a reason to stop speaking. They blow up. Oh, they believe in da 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 da. It's okay. It's okay that they believe that way. That's what makes us all different. We still supposed to love each other, even though we're different. God created us different on purpose. Respect the different. Let themselves be. Just let you be. Because a lot of people don't know how to be. They don't just be. They always got to be doing something. Sit down. Sit down and shut up. Okay? Sit down and shut up. You got to shut up sometimes, right? So be prepared for any outcome. Be prepared for any outcome. Acceptance. Be prepared for the possibility that they don't want to reconnect. Respect their decision. Respect it, y'all. Move forward. Let it go. So whether this connection was successful or not, use the experience to grow and improve on future relationships, right? So again, be a student always in life. I don't care how old you are. You are never too old to learn. You are never too old to understand that things happen for a reason. You are never too old to learn that the way things happen when you was a child is not the way the children are today. The direction of discipline has changed. The direction of communication has changed. Sometimes we have to find skillful ways that are effective to still get the result that we may want. Just do it different. I always say to my staff, there's many ways to skin a cat. There's many numerators, but there's only one denominator, right? So it takes a lot, but it's also great to allow people to be different and respect it. Respect it. So if you're having a hard time with this, seek support if needed. Talk to friends, talk to a therapist, talk to a family member. Sometimes discussing your feelings about someone else who's trying to reconnect with you and you talk to somebody else about it, maybe they can be neutral and provide you some positive clarity. So let me give you some examples of how to reconnect with somebody, like word for word, right? Because I still may sound confusing, but I try my best to always be clear. So an example to reconnect, like on an initial, for the first time y'all speaking, you say, "Hey, China. Hey, Gregory. I hope you're doing well. I've been thinking a lot about the past and our relationship. I love an opportunity to reconnect and catch up with you if you're open to it. No pressure. I just wanted to reach out to see how you're doing." Right? Y'all can catch that on the replay if I went too fast. But that's the initial message. Keep it light. Remember, I said keep it light. Don't be too intrusive. Don't be so heavy and stressful when you're talking. Just say, "Hey, I'm thinking about you. I was just reminiscing of us and our past memories, and so give an example, made me laugh, and I thought about you. So I just wanted to reach out and see how I could reconnect with you. No pressure. That's if you're up to it." Okay? So acknowledging the past, right? You want to come and clear the air, right? "Hey, China. Hey, Gregory. I've been reflecting. I've been sitting down thinking, I was doing so and so or listening to so and so song, and it brought up memories of how we used to be around each other, laughing, joking, talking. And you know what? I just wanted to apologize. I wanted to apologize, and you talk or say the issue you wanted to apologize for. And then you let them know, I value the time we had and would love to see if we can build some of those past relationships or memories, you know, and reconnect. I completely understand if you need time and not interested, but I just wanted to express how I feel. So just express how you feel, right? A casual reconnection. "Hi, Gregory. Hi, China. It's been a while. I saw so and so and so that reminded me of you." So say, give a specific, right? "And I thought of you. How you been?" And that's a super casual reconnection. But either way, again, be sincere. Let them know your intention, let them know I want to reconnect with you because I want to apologize. I want to reconnect with you because I miss you. I love you. I want to reconnect with you because it's just been a while, right? Let's catch up, right? I get those a lot, and most of the times it's not for a bad disconnect. It's just that life be lifing, and time go by so fast. You look up, it's 10 years, and you be like, "Dang, let me call so and so." Praying their numbers still the same. And they go off of social media, you can inbox them. And I love it because I have so much love for my people that every time I talk, it just feels like we never left a space or time. And it feels so good when the conversation goes on. One time I called my friend Lisa, she moved to Florida. We was on the phone for like 3 hours, but it just felt like I never missed a beat with her. Like, I don't care who it is. I don't care how long it is. It just, I love how I love hard on my friends. I love how I love hard. And it's so refreshing to connect, reconnect, and just talk about things, how we've grown over time, and talk about what made us laugh and how we even got connected in the first place. It's such a beautiful thing. So I always say, people say, oh, I'm lonely or I'm this, I'm that. Be with people that you want to be with, that loves you. Reach out. You don't have to sit alone in your home. You want company? Clean your house up and invite somebody over for dinner, or go out to dinner, or meet up and go for a walk in the park, or just sit down and talk. There's so many things that you could do, and even if you say money's a problem, there's so many free things that you could do in your community. Look it up, Google it. What's free in this area? Or do a meetup from meetup.com. But do something where you and that person can vibe and make each other feel good. And I was just telling my mother the other day, Mom, people forget how to be human. Simple gestures. People like, oh, what do you want? What's they doing that for? What is she doing that for? Why act like that? If someone want to smile at you, smile back. If someone wants to say hello back. If someone wants to embrace you, embrace them back. If they want to love you, love them back. What is the problem with being human? People forget you're human first. God wants us to love each other. Reconnecting with people from broken relationships can be so rewarding. It's a wonderful experience. If you approach it thoughtfully and respectfully, it's a beautiful thing. So take your time, be genuine, y'all. Be prepared for any outcome. Be prepared to let go. Be prepared to love on them. Be prepared to wait a little while so they can think about it. But don't cast just your life away, your relationship away, your heart away, your humanistic values away. Don't cast them away because things are not going the way you want them to go. And then blame and point fingers and, oh, it's this one's fault, it's that one's fault. How about it could be your fault? How about you could be the problem? But you so wrapped up in yourself, you're not the problem. So you want to stay there by yourself for a long time until you realize, like, maybe I played a role in this too. Or maybe if you would just sit and listen to the other person's opinion on value and what they can bring to the table and be open and not defensive, maybe you can have a little bit more friends. And I really can't stand when people be like, oh, I don't have no friends. I don't need no friends. I don't want no friends. Baby, we need a village all the time. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Baby, I'm an adult and I need a village. And I'm so happy. I not only have a village, I have a sea of angels. I have a sea of angels, and I respect and love every single one of y'all. And I thank y'all for supporting me through my entire life because Life is not easy, but it's all in the steps that we are ordered. So watch your steps and stop watching your storms. The pastor said that on Sunday at church. Yeah, it was good. It was good. So listen, thank you for stopping by. I know I said something that could help someone. Share this session of how to reconnect with a broken relationship in your life. And I'm telling you, just do what I say do. Well, I suggest to do. I encourage you to do it. Just do it and watch you be blessed. So thank you for stopping by Mindset Mondays. This is the Charge Room. I am Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach Illy, and I see you next week. Have a great, great week. Bye bye for now.
Hi, everyone. This is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Coach Illy of the Charge Room. The Charge Room has an additional entity called the Divine Expressions Media. If you're looking to be a show owner, yes, host your own show. Whether you are a content creator or just someone that wants to start fresh from the beginning and you had a dream to be on TV, this is your time. This is your moment. Become a show owner today. I have 5 spots available. And guess what? Your show will be aired on Roku, Fire, and Apple TV platforms. So connect with us today. Text show to 917-810-7400. Come, let's connect to put you on the air.
I wanna get away